What's the deal, world? We back. BYC Gaming, Ring Controller. It's your boy Biz Billa. I got the #1 headband King Arthur in the building with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We are here live, man. Getting ready to give y'all our first impressions of UFC 5. Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms. You know the vibes. Gonna start things off in the middleweight division. Those of y'all that have been watching us on YouTube for some time, y'all know how me and King Arthur do on UFC. We're hoping for some improvements. You know what I'm saying? Hoping that this is definitely an improvement from UFC 4. Spend some time in between the games. Person like me is definitely pulling for fight night. Round what we up to now? Round 5, I think it would be. Hopefully, we'll get that soon. But until the meantime, it's UFC 5. You got any thoughts before we close out the chapter officially on UFC 4? You got any thoughts on UFC 4 as a game?
That was pretty cool, but it got still real quick for me. That's all, you know.
Yeah, man. It did get stale. But by the looks of things, we got something fresh here.
But how about Alex Pereira? Crosses over into mixed martial arts from kickboxing and essentially takes the sport by storm.
By storm, John. I mean, so fast to go from a guy that was what can be to the champion. But when you possess this level of skill, when your kickboxing is second to none, and then you train with Glover and you develop wrestling defense, you know that you have a chance. Pereira not only had a chance, he took it all the way to the title. And tonight, he looks to get another victory.
He's seemingly a perfect mix of intensity and composure. He has heart, championship medal. Alex Pereira, the total package. We're certainly glad he's here in the UFC.
This is definitely a big step up presentation-wise out the gate. No denying that. Everything from the arena, the sounds, the fighter itself, the tattoos, the lighting. This is very, very impressive. This is what a game is supposed to look like on PS5 for a sports game. Now, just a quick advisory. We're not going to talk much in this first match. We're going to kind of take the game in, and once things are kind of rolling, we'll give our thoughts. Let's focus in and let UFC 5 be UFC 5. Yep.
Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster. You know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling. He has great striking. He has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, once again, ready to engage in a big spot here tonight.
All right, so I've got Khamzat Chimaev. King Arthur has got Alex Pereira. It's up to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Alex Pereira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khamzat Chimaev!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, the UFC is the leader in combat sports because they put the fights that fans want to see together. To that end, they have locked the door behind Khamzat Chimaev and Poatan Alex Pereira.
You know, when Alex Pereira was the champion, Khamzat spoke about him being able to dominate him. Now he has the opportunity to prove that. Pereira is a monster. He has tremendous striking, and he has a championship mentality now after wearing that championship, after wearing that title. It'll be on Chimaev, though, to remind him right away that he cannot compete with this skill set.
Oh, brutal knee to the body. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Oh, good knees here, DC. If you're on the wrong end of those knees, what are you doing to adjust?
I mean, you got to be getting out of those positions where he's kneeing you. You got to be keeping those hands a little bit low to protect the body. You got to just really, truly be working the entire time you guys are close.
Nice straight right lands.
I mean, these guys are letting it fly. What a pace that they're fighting at.
Oh, another stiff jab here. That's about as good as it gets with that weapon. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Well, we've been talking about that jab and his perfect utilization of it all night long, and there it is again as he snaps his opponent's head back. You see the numbers bottom of the screen. It has been all about that short, crisp jab here tonight. And he lands a knee. Oh, nice series of knees by him there. He throws those pretty quickly, champ.
They're fast, they're quick. He's driving them into the body, into the head. He's really good with them.
Pereira's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Keep the pressure on. Everything's landing.
Nice kick there by Pereira. Oh, massive kick lands flush. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
Oh, nice combination, yeah.
Elbow now blocked by Pereira. Circling away towards the left now.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Oh, big elbow.
All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with him, the speed and the power of that jab is something you can't really prepare for. Nice punch to the head. He's got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top. That was a massive high kick.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Khamzat Chimaev. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Beautiful kick lands there.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Fighter lands a right punch. Final seconds here of round one. nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose.
So we got a fight going on. Both of us leaking. A lot of offense. I think I would have been a little more in control if I would have slowed down. I wouldn't have been so aggressive towards the second half of the round, but I think I did enough to win that round. We'll see how it continues on. King Arthur doing a lot of damage. All right, let's go ahead and focus on this second round.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
All right, DC, perhaps this will be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not even feinting shots thus far.
It's crazy because the takedown set up the striking. He is limiting himself in his approach because he's not using a skill that he's become known for.
Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
It has to, right? Because you got to be able to see to fight. And right now, he's been targeted in that area, and you can see it worsening.
Chimaev's able to protect the eye there with that block. Nice job with his fight awareness there to raise the guard.
And look at the post on the opposite side to give himself the correct space to land these beautiful knees.
That leg kick lands. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight. And he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
All right, so the referee right then and there has called a stop to the action. Looks like he's going to call on the doctor to look at the cut, and it is a pretty significant one, DC.
Well, he's bleeding a lot, and the blood is going into his eyes. It's very difficult for him to see right now.
Crowd wants the fight to continue, and it looks as though it will, but maybe stylistically might have to change some things and get aggressive because that cut's not getting any better.
That cut is only going to get worse. Every time you get hit in it, it just gets worse and worse. He's going to have to take some chances, try to end this fight right now.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to
Landed thus far tonight.
big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is...
All right, so no surprise to see the referee call for the ringside physician. Gonna come take a look at that damage more closely.
So much damage, J.A. This fight is done.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. Fans don't like it. An unfortunate ending to a great fight, but you had to do it.
He's disappointed, but I mean, he got beat up, lived to fight another day. I think the official saved him.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Alex
All right, first complaint out the gate. Y'all witnessed the fight. That was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind losing that. Doctor stoppages, let's not make this too much of a regular thing. I like the fact that it's in the game as that, you know, that new aspect of how a fight can end and whatnot. But I landed more significant strikes and I landed more total strikes. And I had a knockdown. You know what I'm saying? So, not to say he should have had a stoppage or nothing like that, but if I'm still fighting to a point where I get a knockdown and I'm landing a high amount of strikes, kind of feel like he should let us fight. Forget. I don't care if I would have lost that fight or not. It was a good fight. I'm saying, how is it ended up in the referee's hands that fast if I'm still in here maintaining and whatnot? That's why I said, let's go ahead. We're going to do two things right now. We're going to put the HUD on so we can see what's happening as far as damage and everything else is concerned. And then we're also going to check the controls real quick, as had been alluded to, we didn't know what we were doing on some parts. Uppercut usually hold two buttons together, but that was leading to a clinch. And let's go ahead and figure out the controls. This can also go for anybody else watching this for the first time. All right, so here's our wrestling. Let's actually start. Let me start with the stand up on the right hand side. Okay, the body, that didn't change. Okay, feint. Straight, right leg kick, head movement. Okay, so what about combos? Like, okay, there we go. Hook, L1, it's still the same. R1 and 1 for uppercut. So R1 and square for uppercut, R1 and triangle. Overhands is now L1. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean tap or hold? Maybe hold. If L1, L1 and it might mean press them together, and that might mean hold. I don't know how I feel about that. Hold on. Before we move on, hold on. Grapple defense, takedown defense. We got that. Minor lunge. Okay, that's all the same pretty much. Core strikes. We looked at that. All right. Clinch. Okay, so there's a couple different ways to do takedowns. I'm cool with that. Okay. Advanced position R1. Okay. Trip or throw R1. Okay, so these two are position. These two are for the throw / trip. And submission is LR1, L2 R1, and these two. Okay. So advanced position, submission, and trip throw. Everything else, I'm gonna have fun with that. That's L2. Submissions, takedowns, okay. Oh man, punch, okay, high block, takedown, okay. Just make sure we got everything in here. Core strikes, elbows, head, knees, body strikes. All right, that's the same. Ground, get up, same. Submission, left, ground and pound, left, defend transition, R1, and the sticks. Okay. High block, right knee, right punch, advanced transition. Okay, good. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. For those of y'all watching, we just had to improve our skills so we can give y'all some good fights. Like I said, let's do competitive this time because hopefully the HUD will be up there. You pick, you won. Yeah, so far presentation, and now that we know the controls might be a little better for us, but bruh, that stoppage is not it. I'm gonna keep it real. We're gonna test the theory, you know what I'm saying? And see if that's a thing. Well, yo, I'm gonna keep it tall with you, bro. Ain't it, Chief? Graphics are incredible. I'm not gonna deny that though. Where we at, lightweight? Alright. My bad. This usually who I pick. My son Barbosa. If you got Gaethje, I definitely got to pick Barbosa. Alright, so we're gonna watch these intros real quick. We'll let y'all enjoy the presentation of UFC 5. And we'll jump back in post first round.
Human highlight doesn't even begin to describe it. This man is a well-versed mixed martial arts athlete and finds himself in another huge spot here tonight.
Another massive spot. That is what his career is going to be going forward. Because of who Justin Gaethje has been since the moment he stepped foot in the UFC, he will only be fighting these big fights. Staring across the octagon from an opponent like he gets tonight. For Justin Gaethje to get his hand raised, though, he's got to make the fight dirty. He's got to make this guy fight him. We have seen on many occasions when you fight Justin Gaethje, and I mean fight Justin Gaethje, you cannot beat Justin Gaethje.
Right.
He's got to make this from the fight.
Gaethje, 23 professional mixed martial arts wins, and still has a lot he would like to accomplish here at the big show before all is said and done. So here he is, MMA's human highlight film, Edson Jr. Barboza. When he knocked out Terry Edom with that wheel kick in UFC 142, I thought the arena was going to crumble to the ground. I have never felt an arena shake like that before, and it's been one highlight after the next for Barboza ever since.
And that highlight, that kick will be shown long after Edson Barboza is done fighting. It's one of those things that will stand the test of time. And it's because he's able to set things up in so many different ways, from the body kicks to the leg kicks to the great hands. That's why Terry Edom didn't see that. There's no windup to anything that Edson Barboza ever does. He's one of the most brutalizing strikers that we've ever seen step foot in the octagon.
And the only thing that has eluded him, of course, is a UFC title. Let's see if he can move towards that goal with another win. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Edson Jr. Barbosa.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
So here is Edson Jr. Barbosa, one of the best pure kickers and Muay Thai practitioners on this roster. 3 of his UFC knockouts have stemmed from leg kicks, including the TKO of Rafael Oliveira several years ago. He gets that foot off the canvas to the target beautifully, something all of his opponents, including tonight's, must look out for if they are to beat Edson Barbosa.
Both guys still truly trying to find their range.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Beautiful hook. So a kick-heavy attack from Edson Barbosa here early. For a while, he trained in the tri-state area under Mark Henry and Ricardo Almeida. Now back under his longtime coach, Anderson Franca, and Pahumpa at American Top Team, and enjoying the sunshine and all the support he's getting there in South Florida. Checks that leg kick. 3 minutes now to go in this one. All right, so as advertised thus far, as these fighters continue to trade strikes.
Oh, nice body kick.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. So just over 20 total strikes. And now landed for Edson Jr. Barbosa. Gaethje gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Beautiful combination there. Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, good news is he rocked, and bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. Also, Gaethje going to the takedown there, DC. A little surprising.
I mean, finally, right? Finally. We've been asking this for years now. Why don't you wrestle? You're an All-American. He says he doesn't have to. Obviously, he feels like right now is the time for him to use that skill.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Waning seconds here of this opening round. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
All right, folks, don't blink. Here we go. Round 2, Edson Barbosa versus Justin Gaethje.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
And lands the left there. Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Barbosa. Hook is there again. All right, so that calf really starting to show signs of bruising.
He's got to address it now. He's got to start to check these kicks.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Lands to the body there. So we call on the fight stats here. Unofficially, 49 total strikes have now landed for Edson Barboza. And connecting with about a 41% accuracy rate here against, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Nice job there to minimize damage. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. Holy smokes!
What a fight! So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot.
Man, what a battle right there. I was in there up until I wasn't.
I had to keep you from taking range, bro.
Yeah, man, you kept bringing the pressure, man. I'm talking about, bro, Gaethje. Man.
All right, the official decision is once more the veteran voice of the octagon.
That's what you call applying pressure, y'all.
Wait, just get you like my place.
Say that again.
Gaethje is how I really like to play, like aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Just coming fast every time. Pause.
Hey. But nah, real talk. Definitely cut the octagon off. Like, that's when I was thinking, and that's why I picked Barboza for the reach advantage. But you took that away late in that second round. I mean, you can see the difference in total strikes, significant strikes landed. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the first round. But I landed more total strikes. That's what was keeping me in the fight in that first. But wow, that was a good performance. See the replay. See if they got the fight highlights, or are they just showing? Oh, they just showing the knockout, I guess. Kind of the same as last year. Alright. I should have just wanted to change fighters. But I want to change the arena. Fighting the garden. If I score MGM Grand, let's get a heavyweight fight. Heavyweight fights are always good. Let's get competitive. Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, Curtis Blades, I did not like that.
I hate fighting against Curtis Blades in this game.
Just hold you on the ground.
R.I.P. Kimbo Slice. Dan Severn. Iron Mike Tyson. Overeem. A lot of talented UFC heavyweights. I'm gonna go with Dos Santos. I generally fight better with the slow fighters, the more power, but we'll see how that translates for you. You know what we about to do. Once again, y'all enjoy the sounds of UFC 5. We're going to come back at the end of the rounds. This is BYC Gaming, at BYC Gaming on YouTube, at BYC_gaming on Twitch. Same thing for Instagram, BYC Gaming Online on Twitter/X.
Another one of these young fathers, DC, who has really been buoyed and motivated by having children in his day-to-day.
He's very nice, but he's also very deadly. He has massive power in his hands, and he's got a great ability to hide all of his strikes. He does a fantastic job of feigning with the front shoulder to draw out his opponent's reactions, and then he follows with that massive right hand that we saw finish Frank Mir, also the massive uppercut that finished Fabricio Verdun, and the overhand right of Cain Velasquez. At the end of the day, it's the right hand that holds the key to Junior Dos Santos' victory.
And perhaps no heavyweight has responded to adversity better than JDS. He has never lost back-to-back fights in his mixed martial arts career. Fan anticipation for this one, and rightfully so. A really interesting matchup, and a lot of people focused on this kickboxer trying to make a real concerted run in UFC Gold.
Yeah, he's trying to make a run at a championship. We have seen him compete at the highest level in kickboxing and done very, very well. But how does he implement that fight style in the mixed martial arts? We're going to find out very soon if he can do everything he did there inside the UFC's octagon.
Certainly in our fighter meeting, he talked a lot about his wrestling and grappling improvements, but he knows what the fans want to see, and that is to see him striking against this opponent here tonight. Steps inside the octagon, he's ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Junior Dos Santos. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Surreal Bungamon.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
So we get another look here at Cigano Junior Dos Santos. Nobody has more knockdowns in UFC heavyweight history. We'll see how he gets out of the chute here tonight. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Nice kick to the body. Got the single collar tie. Oh, high amplitude head kick. Gon's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage.
look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Big shot lands for both guys.
Well, a few heavyweights move as well as the former interim champ Ciryl Gane, and you see the footwork right away as this fight gets started.
Yeah, the footwork leads to the jab. The guy does a great job of moving into you, and then he pops you. And then the moment you start to rush, he drops the big right hand on you. Ciryl Gane is a hard puzzle to solve, especially as you go up in weight classes. Heavyweights don't move like Ciryl Gane, and you can see that as we watch him right now.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Oh, both land.
Useful strike there. The hook is clean.
Oh, nice body shot.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has...
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that point.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Junior Cigano dos Santos. Gane's cut above the eye. Well, these fighters did not come to play defense tonight. Back and forth we go. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Dos Santos gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Stuffs that takedown attempt without right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
"15 seconds. Absolutely bludgeoned. That's as good a combination as we have seen out of him here tonight.
The last time I saw a combination this good, it was Donald Cerrone beating up on Rick Story.
All right, there's the end of the round, and all right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two. Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse. Gane gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Oh, that is a nasty inside leg kick, DC.
It is a great technique, but it only takes one time to check it,
right,
and your night can be over. Or you can end up like Anderson Silva. Be careful.
Got an issue? Here's a tissue. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got this fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Oh, nice kick.
Oh, big left hook there. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos is now dealing with a cheek cut. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Inside leg kick. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that lead the dance.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Dos Santos' eye now closing up. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Big knee there. Our champ starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
Well, he's taking way too many shots to the head. You gotta move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot and those shots leads to your face starting to swell.
Oh, nice stick and move there by Junior Dos Santos. You can see his boxing coach, Luis Doria, in his corner. Has to like what he is seeing out of Dos Santos tonight. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. Good round.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Straight right, he misses. Oh, perfect head kick there. Great job by Ciryl Gane to use his feet to get inside and land the jab. A lot of people are going to be trying to take this guy down, but he moves so well.
People talk about Ciryl Gane as he moves like a welterweight. No, he moves more like a bantamweight. We have always talked about guys moving well at 135. Ciryl Gane moves like one of those guys at heavyweight. That's why he presents so many problems. And not only does he have that beautiful jab, he possesses a ton of power that can put you out. Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Clean punch. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Throwing that jab, no good. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this. Keep going to the win.
What a round. Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos' eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's going to hustle in there and see if he can work on that, or that eye might swell shut. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Trying to establish that jab once again. Maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Oh, good block there. Khan's taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor to intervene here. Dos Santos gets back up here. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Oh, well, you can see in plain sight here, his leg is hurt, starting to limp a little bit.
Yeah, you're starting to see him limping. I mean, this might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook.
Oh! And that comes the stoppage! Sinogan with a huge win tonight!
Holy smokes.
Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Not every day you see a fight end due to a body kick like that.
He used a lot of body work to slow down his opponent. Once his opponent slowed down, he was able to really impose his will on him.
All right, so full credit to King Arthur. That was a great fight right there. That's the best one we've had so far. Second criticism. Man, if the kicks to the head got to be a different bite from the kicks to the leg, man. Oh, that cost me that fight, bro. A lot of those kicks that y'all saw me overly throwing to his leg. Yes, I was targeting at some points, but a lot of those kicks were supposed to be meant to be thrown to the upper body, or at least to be feints to the upper body. Like, oh, I cost myself another fight, bro. Like, that was a really good fight, though. I hate that it ended that way. Like, let's look at the stats. 280 strikes thrown for Dos Santos, 232 thrown for, how you say his name? Cyril Gagne? Game? Oh. Man, significant strikes went to Dos Santos, but Game wasn't far behind. Yeah, I see what happened with the legs, man. Legs was where the problem was. 3 for Gain and 1 for Dos Santos. You see, we both were stunned and wobbled 3 times. 1 knockdown. That was a really good fight, man. Really, really good fight. I want to go on heavy or light heavyweight. You pick which one. All right. Man, I gotta get in the win column, bro.
Now the first one, that don't even count.
Yeah, the first one should have been. That should have kept going. You know what I'm saying?
This might be one of the easiest divisions.
His tattoo is ill, north side.
They got Chuck, but yeah, I might have to take Boy. I ain't gonna lie, Chuck was doing stuff. Far hand?
You picking Chuck Liddell?
I don't know, but I don't really think it.
If you got Chuck Liddell, I got Anderson.
Oh, nah, that's a mismatch. Alright, you might have to do that, bro. I'm gonna see what my skills is.
All right, if I don't win with Anderson, I'm tapping out.
Anderson, bro, that's a different enemy, bro.
Yeah, that's 5-star Edison, bro. If I were with the Spider in this one, it means that y'all won't be seeing another UFC stream until Thursday because I got some work to do. That is not now. We've had some good fights. We've had some.
It's gonna be a barn burner.
This is gonna be the one right here. You know what we do? We ain't gonna do too much talking on this one. We're gonna let the legends let their hands speak for themselves. You understand? That's a fact. Let's get to it, man. Anderson, the Spider Silver, Chuck Liddell, BYC Gaming, King Arthur, Biz Billa. Have you heard the album? It's out. Check it out, here. Sunrise, classic.
And that's because of his commitment to the sport of mixed martial arts. He loves competing. He loves the spotlight. Everything that you need to drive you to be able to stay active and stay relevant in this sport, Anderson Silva possesses. Every time he steps foot in the octagon, we get a chance to witness one of the greatest fighters of all time.
And when DC needed an opponent for UFC 200 on about 24 hours notice, the greatest of all time was your Huckleberry. Not too bad. Anderson, the Spider Silva, steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. For this one, this is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get close and wants to wrestle with it. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kicks. He doesn't always intend on landing them, but he beats up your arm with high kick after high kick after high kick. And as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. The man who needs no introduction, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, is ready to engage yet again. Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Anderson, the Spider Silva. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is the former UFC light heavyweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, so here he is, the UFC Hall of Famer and former light heavyweight champion, the legendary Iceman Chuck Liddell. And it's amazing talking to our UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski, who says he wouldn't even be fighting were it not for a guy like Chuck Liddell. And here is the Iceman, still motivated to get it done in the big show against all of these young athletes. And if recent results are any indication, still plenty of fight left in the great Chuck Liddell. Big hook. All right, so 1 minute into this fight and not much to dissect in terms of action. You may need to go use the restroom. It might be a good time.
John, is it time? Concession break. I'll be back with a hot dog.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Man, no feeling out front. Oh, he's hurt. Back to the feet. Oh, with authority, the body.
That's some power there.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Oh, knee strike right to the body. Across the midpoint in round one. Well, Silva's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Well-placed switch kick there. Left hook to the head. Liddell circling to his right now. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Blocks that kick to the body. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination. Effective jab there by Silva. Lands flush. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Big shot to the head.
Round two next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in there. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, high-level defense there. The hook shot is blocked by Silva. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Well, Silva's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Silva's got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here. Nicely done with the kick there. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Under 3 minutes now here in round two. Oh, lead hook by Chuck Liddell. Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round one, likely the source of that confidence.
When everything is going great, you tend to feel like you can walk through a wall. If he doesn't get to walk through a wall, he needs to continue to find the right avenues to land those shots.
Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and No surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fight in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Liddell's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Under a minute now to go in this one. Oh, good work with the jab there. Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both of them.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. He's giving him so many different things right now.
Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here. Oh, thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this one.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see the type of effect it's starting to take on him. Whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Right hook to the head, blocked. Liddell's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Attempting to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish. Here's the kick, blocked by Chuck Liddell. Fighter blocks a punch. No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Silva gets back up again. Nicely done. Final seconds of the round. Oh, looks like he saw the skin swell right away after
that trainer's going to have to bring in the inch.
Ready. Ready. Go.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters. Terrific shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
This was just what I'm doing. Well, Silva's left calf starting to show signs of bruising. Don't want to take too many more of those. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Chuck Liddell.
Nice body. He does everything so well. Oh, he can't even stand.
Oh, big shots raining down. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Silva's really targeting that cut right now, and why not? He has opened up his opponent. Might as well continue to attack that particular area. I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
So I was just telling King Arthur, for whatever reason, I cannot finish the fight in UFC. Like, that's always been my problem against other users. Like, when I play, that's a dope cinematic thing, but when I fight against the computer, you know, you put them away, but fight against other users, man, as y'all can see, King Arthur has dominated today. I gotta get back in the lab, but that was a great fight. Great fight. Chuck Liddell throwing hooks, overhands, and all types of stuff. Silva being slick with the kicks and the quick jabs, man. Man, listen, man, that was a bunch of good battles right there. So we're going to cut it right here. Y'all know what this is, BYC Gaming. If you don't know, now you know. Tap in, follow, subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. But we will be having UFC 5 footage for you this week. Be sure to tap in with that for sure. Can't forget Spider-Man. It might be coming out a little bit later tonight. You understand what I'm saying? And also, do not forget Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 coming out very soon. BYC Game will be tapped in. Shout out to Miggy, shout out to Skizzy, shout out to King Arthur for tapping in with me. I mean, we're gonna keep working, man. Shout out to my dog Hunt. We got a lot of people we're gonna tap in with BYC Game. We got a lot of work coming. Yo, it's your boy Biz Billa. Check out the album Sunrise, single with King Arthur, Neighboring, out there right now, tearing up everything. And we appreciate y'all tapping in with us at BYC Gaming. You heard? Once again, I am Biz Billa. Bring your controller, bring you classics, all of the above. We out, we gone. Peace.
Bro, look at